Hello and welcome to Let's Play Baldur's Gate episode
City is a
4.
blight on the landscape. Better to have let the land grow wild.
What?
Oh, thanks, Chihiro. Welcome back to Let's Play episode 4 of Baldur's Gate. I'm the Gamer Geek, and here we are, having just spoken to Baron Gastkill, who has informed us that there's something going on down in the mines. So we're going to make our way down there and see if we can't clear up this funny business. One thing we do need to do before we leave is, as always, we need to check up on the ammunition supplies of all of our champs. These are fighters; they don't use much, but Jahira, as you can see, is out of bullets, and Imoen is running low on arrows. We're going to need a lot of ammunition going into this next section.
Nature's servant awaits.
She has some healing spells on her, which is good.
Make it quick. Of course.
So let's head into the store and we'll buy up some extra ammunition for Jahira
No
and
sooner
Imoen.
said than done.
And then we will hopefully make our way down to the National Mines.
Business has been poor, what with the iron
Still
shortage
reminding
and
us
all.
about his side business. This ring here, do we have enough money? We do have enough money. Let's identify this ring. It's a ring of wizardry. You'll remember we got this in the second episode. And it's apparently a mystical ring that doubles the amount of first level spells a mage can memorize. So when we finally get a mage, that will be very handy. So what are we looking for? We're looking for some bullets and some arrows. Arrows for Imoen. A lot of her inventory space is going to be taken up with arrows, and some bullets for Jahira. Actually, we should be able to double click and just say I want 5 stacks of bullets.
Yes?
No worries. Alrighty, now we're going to make our way down to the National Mines and hopefully sort out whatever problems are going on down there. And that should solidify Jahira and Khalid as members of our party once we sort out their quest. So as you can see, there's a lovely man named Ublak here. We'll be talking to him a bit later. Just following these people down to the edge of the screen. We need to get all the way to this edge of the screen on the other edge of town before we can
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
before we can get to the National Mines. So we're just going to have these stacked here, and Imoen's all stacked up. She's still got these panties on her. We're going to hang on to these for the rest of the game, as it's one of the few items that if you import your character from Baldur's Gate 1 into Baldur's Gate 2, you'll get to keep. And it's part of a game-long quest arc. So we're going to head here to the National Mines, and hopefully we'll be able to sort everything out. There's a nice house here, but we're going to head to the left. As you can see, we haven't got much of this area explored, so we'll do a little bit of exploring and see what we can find. We will head down there in a second, but just over here, we should be able to find a little secret. Yet another secret. Just like the Ring of Wizardry, here in this tree stump on the corner of the map, you can see there's a little hole. And inside that hole there is... having a bit of trouble reaching the hole. There we go. A wand!
What?
And this
A waste
wand
of
will
my talents.
will be like the wand of magic
You're a
missiles
queer
that
fellow.
Imoen has. It'll allow us to cast a spell on repeat. This one here,
Make it quick.
I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think
Of course.
I remember what it is, but we'll have to find out what it is when we can finally identify it. In fact, we don't have a wizard yet. Once we have a wizard, we'll be able to cast the identify spell a lot. But for the moment, let's talk to Emerson here, who's the owner of the mine, and he should be able to let us know what's going on.
So you want to take a look at me mine, do you?
Well, he doesn't like the sound of us tromping around his mine. He says we've got one day to sort out what's going on. So we're going to do what we can. Now that we've got permission from Emerson, let's talk to these guards guarding the entrance to the mine.
Stand away, citizen!
And he lets us in. So here we are, entering the Nashkel Mines. So here we are in the Nashkel Mines. This is a nice dark sort of set of mines. So hold on a second.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Let's ask him what he's been hearing about deeper in the mines. Little demons. And we can go and ask Rufy what's going on. He should be able to tell us a bit more. So because we're in the mines, there's a whole bunch of things that we can loot, and we're going to loot all of them. First off, we need some of this ore that that's been contaminated. So let's see if we can't find some of that. Oh, here we are, contaminated iron. And we'll need to explore this place thoroughly to find out what's been contaminating the iron. As you can see on these first few levels, there are Amish soldiers protecting everyone from the little devils, and hopefully we'll be able to find out what they are as well. So this is going to be a little bit of exploration, just wandering around and seeing what we can find, seeing if there's anything interesting going on. We'll have to head deeper down into the mine. This is Miner Dink.
I'm coughing up blood.
You see, he's got a dagger, and we need to return it to Kylie. Yeah, we can do that. We're a nice adventuring sort. Apparently he's deeper down in the mine, and we can give him back his dagger. He should be happy. As you can see, we've got Kylie's dagger here. It's just an ordinary dagger, so there's no point in running off with it. Oh! And there's a kobold. These must be some of the little devils that they were talking about. There's only one of them here. These mines are narrow, and so the pathfinding gets a bit
have need of me? I can.
awful on some of your adventurers, but unfortunately we're going to have to make do with what we've got, and hopefully we should be able to not run into too much trouble from these kobolds. Let's take a look in here. Some more contaminated iron. We only need the one piece for Baron Ghastkill. And oh, some more kobolds. I've never seen kobolds this early in the mines before. Perhaps it's one of the mods that I added. And as you can see, the ranged weapons ruling supreme at the moment. We would be able to pick up a short sword for Imoen down here. Actually, that's probably something we should do. We'll grab a short sword and we'll give it to Imoen, so she's got a non-ranged option in case someone gets up in her grill.
A waste of my talents.
But otherwise, it's just some more contaminated iron, some more Amish soldiers wandering about the place. Miner Bob. What's Miner Bob got to say?
Leave us be. 'Tis much work to be done.
Let's ask about the creatures. The dragon. Well, there you go. Apparently there's a dragon in the mine, and that's what's been killing off the miners. So we'll have a nice battle on our hands when we get to the bottom, according to Miner Bob. As you can probably guess, it's not a dragon at the bottom of the mines. Well, let's keep heading on, and hopefully we should be able to make our way to the entrance to level 2 of the mines. And there shouldn't be too much issue. Here's level 2. Let's head on down. Once we get our whole party gathered. And we're on to level 2. Ooh, here's Miner Belden. Yipping demons. They're everywhere. Let's ask him about demons. Oh, there they are. Let's kill them. Oh, they killed Miner Belden. Unfortunate. Not really. We didn't care too much about the miners. We just want to figure out what's going on at the bottom so that we can get paid. That's what we care about. No, we're a good and righteous noble fighter. We don't care about payment. We care about finding out what's going on. So these kobolds, as you may have guessed it, are the yipping demons that everyone's been talking about.
Yes?
I'm just going to steal one of these healing potions and give them to Khalid. Just so he doesn't die. In these early levels, when you don't have very many hit points, it's imperative that you keep everyone at full health so that they can't just be one-shot by a random critical hit.
No sooner said than done.
We'll explore further on in the mines in a little bit. We just want to head down here first. Here's some miners. Oh, at the end of a shaft. Hopefully these yipping demons, these kobolds, don't destroy us all. Let's look in this. No, nothing here. Alrighty, let's head on this way. Head on down this path, and hopefully we should find the encampment where all of the miners are sort of. Yeah, here it is, the large mining room where everyone is kind of hanging out, and we'll just see if we can't loot everything first, and then if you notice here, this is Miner Kylie. So Kylie, we should be able to speak to him, give him his dagger back, and get a little bit of experience. There's some weapon racks for the Amish soldiers, but let's talk to Kylie here.
So dark down here.
Apparently he'd been nervous without it, so what do you know what's been happening? Kobolds, there you go. Finally someone who knows what's going on and doesn't think it's a bunch of yipping demons. There we go. Apparently they're flooding the lower levels, so we'll have to go down. We'll clear them out, and hopefully we'll kill the Kobold King and be all right with the mines can get back to producing normal ore like they're supposed to. We're still keeping an eye out for who was it? It was Miner. Let's check the journal. Emerson. A dragon in the mines. I can't remember the name of the miner that we're keeping an eye out for. Not Kylie, but ooh, how about someone else? Khalid is taking some hits from these kobolds. They like to use ranged weapons, and as you can see, they do a lot of damage. But Jaheira and Imoen are on the job. They are here to kick ass and take names. There's nothing else here, so we're gonna check this side of the mines first, and then we'll make our way to this side of the mines where the entrance to the lower levels are. Just gotta make sure that there's no kobold kings running around. More contaminated iron. More and more contaminated iron. Some more miners. Let's head this way.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I'm gonna get these ones to take out the kobold at the back. I actually would like to keep Khalid on full health without spending all of our healing potions. So I'm just going to use Jaheira's spell, Cure Light Wounds. And that'll, it's just a healing spell. It'll keep him on full health and not have us in too much trouble. So we could be taking all of these swords and selling them off for a couple of gold pieces and generally making a little bit of money, but we're not going to do that. That's much too try hard, and we'll make plenty of money on our own. So as we head down this path here, you can see that there is an Amish soldier stationed in little nooks and crannies, but we head right round. And there's some more kobolds, which is always a good sign. If we keep heading to where there are kobolds, then we'll probably find the source of the kobolds. This here is another kobold, so we'll just... There we go. So, fighting in this game is going to take a little bit of... just a little bit of time. A lot of these kobolds don't really have the Thaco to hit our fighters in the front line. If they were shooting at the back line here, then that would be another story, but they don't really have the Thaco, so it's just a matter of waiting until we can hit them and they die. I'm going to ignore the stuff on their bodies there. We're going to head down to the next level and hopefully hopefully find the source of the kobold problem. So as we head down to the third level, then this is the second to last level that we've got to go through. Again, this is going fairly quickly, which is always good. We don't want to dilly-dally around too much, but this level is very dangerous. As we can see, there's a ring here on the ground, and this is Joseph's greenstone ring. So we've got to be a bit careful about that. We'll have to find out what's going on with that ring a little bit later. Let's keep heading further onwards. See a little pool of water has accumulated. And around the corner here, we can hear a large whooshing noise from the game. And oh, there's a large chasm that's sprung up. Now, luckily for you...
Make it quick. A waste of my talent.
I happen to know that there is a trap or two across this bridge. And there we go. So we're just going to move up to the trap. And as you can see, some kobolds are there.
Yes.
We're all going to switch to range weapons.
If none are
Yes,
better.
So we can shoot them without them...
That's really not in this.
without triggering the trap.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
And once we manage to kill this last kobold, we'll get Imo in here to disarm the trap that she's found. And we gain 24 experience for that.
What?
Now I still...
What you want?
I'm not sure, but there might
Make it
actually
quick.
be
Of course.
another trap.
Yep.
What do you know? Think and you shall be
I've
rewarded.
done had enough of this.
Yes?
And now we can head across. So here we are on the other side of the chasm, and now this is where it starts to get really dangerous in the mines. We're just going to head down here, straight on. We're skipping past some of the side sections of the mines, but that's okay. We're going to head down here to here, and here we have an opportunity to fight some non-kobolds. There is a huge spider here. I should have saved up before we tried this, but let's all try and get an attack off before it reaches us. Alright, we need to reform our party.
You have need of me?
Khalid needs to switch to his broadsword. His bastard sword. We need to switch to our longsword. Well, we'll get in there and...
will cut you down to size.
Oh no, we've been poisoned.
Make it quick.
That's not good. We're going to drink a potion, and hopefully we can outlast this poison. We are being dealt constant damage over time, so I'm just actually going to get Jahira to not bless, but to heal us as well. And then hopefully the spider is gone. There we go. So we managed to kill off these spiders. It's still doing 1 damage to us from its poison, but the poison will wear off eventually.
What?
And we have leveled up. We have gotten our first level, so we are now a level 2 fighter. This is exciting news. So what we're going to do is we're going to move to this screen and move to level up. And as you can see, our hit armor class 0 is reduced by 1. We gained 11 additional hit points, and we gain a lore point. That's really good. We really want our to hit armor class 0, our Thaco, to be as low as possible, as that'll help us hit enemies with various bits and pieces. Now that this cavern has been cleared out of spiders, we're just going to save up, and I'm actually going to try and rest here, and hopefully we'll be able to rest without any problems. I'm just going to take a short sort of, couple of hours worth of nap. And, oh, no, our resting has been interrupted, I believe. The growl of kobolds awakens you from your rest. So we're gonna shoot the kobolds. Oh no! There are some more kobolds off to the left. So
For the fallen!
and these are more kobolds. We've got lots of kobolds incoming. I wish we had a nice... Ooh, and this one here is a kobold commando. This is a higher tier kobold. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get these two to come around to here and shoot this
My blade
kobold.
will cut you down to size.
I can.
Khalid's
but
gonna move
try.
up there.
A waste of my talents.
You are gonna take out these
What?
guys.
Of course.
Nature's servant awaits.
I'll do my
Sorry about this. Is a little bit intense trying to handle so
Make
many
it quick.
kobolds. And,
Yes, no sooner said than
we're going to rush in there. And, oh, that's okay. So we've managed to kill off these. This one here was the kobold commando, and as you can see, he has a special type of arrow on him. That's about all of the things that we're going to want to pick up from these guys. They might have a few gold pieces or some arrows, but I think we're fully stocked on arrows at the moment. Let's just see how Jaheira's going with a bullet situation. We'll stock her back up. And Imoen, she's running us tad low on arrows, so we'll just stock her back up. And we'll move further on. Now, luckily for me,
You're a
I
queer
happen to
fellow.
know that this
This way.
bridge has got a trap on it as well. It's a little bit cheaty, me knowing where the traps are and thus being able to disarm them where they are, but otherwise I would have to leave this on everyone all the
What?
time, and apparently the bridge doesn't have a trap on it, but there is some traps in this room, I believe. Otherwise I'd have to leave it on Imoen all the time, and then we'd have to move slowly like this, every 10 seconds moving another inch, and then every 10 seconds moving another inch. And that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be a nice sort of speedy kind of run. The traps are up here. My mistake.
What you want? I'm
Let's
gone.
have Imoen move first. There we go. You can see we've seen the 3 traps leading towards the lowest level. So we'll just disarm these traps.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
We'll have Jaheira heal her up first, and then we'll have her disarm these traps. So she stopped detecting the traps
Yep,
and thus
I've
sprung
done
one
had enough
instead
of
of disarming it like she was supposed to. Alright.
Make it quick.
And now that we've managed to do that, we can head down to the lowest level and find out what's really controlling these kobolds. Be it a kobold king or a dragon like they suspect. So,
My
more
blade will
kobolds.
cut you down to size.
You've a task?
Yes?
Alrighty. Let's just quick save, just in case anything bad happens. We can do our best to... We're just gonna rush headlong over there. You can see with 24 hit points we are now the tankiest of the fighters, and we're a little further out of the range of just being able to be one-shot by a kobold arrow. So that's really good. That's exactly what we needed, and these were kobold commandos, or at least that one was. So we're gonna take all of their goodies, and then now before we head in, we're gonna head around the side here and see if there's anything down here. There's a big dome-shaped thing in the middle of a lake, which is interesting. Ooh, there is a ghoul. Ghouls are very dangerous, as ghouls
You have need of me?
have an ability
What?
to stun you, and once you are stunned, you lose all of your natural armor class based on your dexterity.
A waste of
But they
my
do move slowly,
talents.
so we can just kite him backwards and
For the fallen!
take him out with ranged weapons. Now, on his body was a necklace, a silver necklace, and that is very nice. We're going to head around the corner, see if there's anything else. No, nothing, just another entrance, not one that we can use, but another entrance into this big domed area. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to head inside, and we're going to see if we can't find this kobold king. Alrighty. A kobold has attacked us.
Of course.
Let's just shift ever so slightly and see if we can see these kobolds.
Make it quick.
There's one. We're going to switch back to our
Yes?
swords on the
Yes?
front line. And we're just going to take out these kobolds before anything too bad happens. Don't move too far forward. Alrighty.
What?
So let's head, you know what, let's head into this lower section first. Ooh, there's a nice plush kind of living area down here. And if we head right on in, we should be able to see Oh ho ho, here is the throne, and Mulahay is moving towards us. Mulahay, maybe this is the person in charge of all of them.
What? How'd you get in here?
Apparently someone named Tarzok has dispatched us. Ooh, apparently he's angry at Tarzok, and Tarzok, yes, fool, Tarzok is most displeased with thee. Tarzok is unfair. Apparently we've, oh, he's called forth some minions to kill us. He is a priest of Sirik, an evil priest, and he can control the undead, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to run these two back inside behind Mulahay,
Oh,
and
heart's really not in this.
we're going to get on the right side of all of these minions.
Omnipresent authority figure.
We're going to do what we can to slay him.
You've attacked.
Oh, let's see if we can interrupt his spell. Yes, well, we didn't interrupt his spell, but we got close. Oh, he's held Khalid, who's now going to be taking damage.
Nature's servant for the fallen. Yes, oh omnipresent.
And he's held
authority
me,
figure.
and so I'm going to be taking lots of damage as well. As you can see, we're taking damage from the... Oh, oh. We're gonna kill him. And he managed to slay us because we were held. So we're gonna have to load up and try again. So we'll use this this auto save here, and we'll head back in. And hopefully we should be able to manage it this time, and I won't get caught out. And
Of course.
Can I
switch
help
to
you?
swords
What?
again.
Make it quick.
Sorry about this. In these early levels, it's very easy to die very quickly, and so there is going to be a chance that we'll occasionally cop a hit and die because we failed to save versus a spell. This game can be
Yes?
very unforgiving.
No sooner said than done.
But before, let's move back up here. Let's see if we can draw him into this nice open area. Let's run down with me. What's in this room? Ooh, there's a man here. Named
I
Zan.
thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
Apparently he's a prisoner of Mulahay, so let's... And he appears to be a magician, so let's take him with us, and hopefully we can
What?
And apparently there is a sword in his in this chest over here that is his. So we'll have to retrieve that as soon as we can. And
Make it
as
quick.
silly as it sounds, we're going to actually try and rest inside Mulahay's place. There we go. We've managed to rest until we're fully healed.
So
But I forgot to fill his spell book with some spells first.
Yes?
So we're going to try and rest again. There we go. We've rested until we're fully healed.
quest
Zan
is
has some
vain.
spells that we can
What?
use, and I am going to run down and try and take on Mulahay.
What? How'd you get in here?
We're going to tell him that no one sent us, but your head is in no less danger. Oh, as you can see, he summoned his minions. These slot,
Nature's
We're all
servant
doomed.
awaits.
Make it a waste
I'm
of
going to
my
take some free
talents.
swings on his... Oh, apparently we have been confused. We've failed to save and we've been confused. Oh,
Life is so hollow.
we're just going to colour spray. And we're held. This is not good for us down here. But up here we seem to be winning this battle.
Have need of me?
Yes, oh omnipresent for the group.
then we're taking a lot of damage.
We're all doomed.
Ah, Xana's been killed. That is not a good thing. And we look like we're going down as well. She should be on her club.
Yes, if none are better.
Oh, please don't let us die. We have 1 hit point left. This is not good. We're going to need to run as soon as we get out of... And we've been killed again. Alright, I'm going to regroup, see if I can't figure out how to beat Mullahay, and we'll come back in the next episode and try again. Alrighty. So for now, thanks very much. Have a great time, and I will see you next time.